Did I have? No, I didn't. Boys, Wednesday is once again here, and
It
that
is
means
Wednesday, my
only
dudes.
only one thing. The boys are back for a
We're all
I've not heard that in
riding a
so
bit of a
long.
high off the waivers, aren't we?
what an exciting day. We love Wednesdays. It's such a good day
Yeah,
to react. This is why we do what we do when we do it. So, not to brush over just how are we, but there's so much to get into. I want to just jump in, if that's all
yeah.
right.
Get straight into it.
Yeah. Should we do I feel like we should just do waivers straight away, but or should
Yeah,
we?
no, it's big. It was a big week. There was a key prize on the line in every league, I think. Um, oh, not the chop, but
Actually, yeah. Let's do that. All right, let's go to the Flash League first and have a
mm,
look.
I think there was say seven. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the Flash. There's always, I guess, because there's one less team, going to be a bit less on the waiver, but only seven moves, and we can see right there, Mr. Mish, a happy man, spent all of his waiver fab
Yep.
to
Yep.
get probably one of the best, if not the best, waiver running back there could be all year.
I,
Big injury to the starter, and he's just going to have the projected work.
I
You got to
actually
spend
can't
up.
believe that I could have won it on less than $50. I did not expect that to be the case. I went 75 and I went, oh, I might not have enough here. That's honestly
Yeah,
what it's were. No,
yeah.
I said to
We
you,
are.
Brad, yesterday.
I know. Yeah, we were talking. Sean had what he had like $78 or
Yep.
eighty
And I was
dollars.
like,
I'm
I'm
like,
gonna
fuck.
do.
If he was smart, it would just bid 76 just to know he's going to
Yep.
get you at least.
Yep.
But mate, you pulled it off.
Yeah, got it done. So I'm very happy with that. I'm very,
Yeah,
very
that
stoked.
that's awesome. I reckon if you win waivers, you don't click on the total bids thing. All that matters is that you got your man. You don't
You
need
got
to
the
Because
see
boy.
what you could have had. I think
yep.
you just take the victory and you roll with it.
I'm I'm still winning. I'm still happy with that at spending $75. I don't care that I'm, $27 over. I'd rather that than not have him and missed out by a dollar. Now
Yeah.
that's heaps.
Absolutely. It's any
So
price you pay, as long as you get your guy, is the right price. That's all that
Yep,
matters. Getting the
yep,
boy.
and
yep.
I think Brad, you kind of touched on it, but like, are we really gonna have another bell cow hit the waivers?
That's the thing. Yeah, it's you don't know when it's going to happen or if it's going to happen. So well, when it does happen, you got to go ham. Like
Yeah.
it's early
RB needs
seasons
to
when
be
it matters
playing mid.
most. Yeah, you've got him now, Josh. Unless you trade him for the rest of the year, so all the points that he can score as a starter will be yours. Like it's better than holding on
Yeah.
to it. Week 13, someone gets injured, but you only get 3 weeks of points. Then like you've got him for 3 months. So
So flicking over to the Mams, you just touched on about how Matt could
oh
have just
yes.
bid just slightly above what Sean did. And that was actually my method as well. I went through and looked at who had the most waivers, most free
Fab.
FAAB, and who would be in the market for an RB, and they had $92 to spend. So my bid was $93.
Hey,
Mm, good man.
But in all fairness, like there was nine bids on him. Pat went up to 70 and he would have felt pretty good about that. Bradley, you and I were talking about it yesterday, and I think I had my fab set at 71, but again, we only move forward. We only move forward.
hey, look, it doesn't matter because
Hey,
if
you
this was
got
the
your
way around
guy.
and Pat put in 72, you would have crushed your soul. Like your
Yeah.
Yeah,
team needed the running back and you got him. That's all that matters. That is
and
all that
and your
I
matters.
team
th
desperately needed a running back too.
yeah. So that puts me in a good stead. Hopefully he can deliver. Trey Tucker, the number one, I think he's the number one wide receiver on fantasy, went for 43.
Number three on the
48,
year, but yeah,
sorry.
big
Yep,
week last week.
and went for nothing in the flash.
And then we've got defenses going at $12, which is
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah,
so
that's
Tom spent $60 on a
yeah.
defense and a receiver on the Raiders. I mean, yeah, he's balling, but
He's balling though.
And you got
you gotta
$2 on a
you
kicker.
get you guys. You
Good
get you
to see
guys.
good to see Hayden's Fab's gone with Keon Coleman.
Yeah, was it 30 something bucks on him?
37 or 38 or 36 or something. High
Hey,
30s, wasn't it?
I can make fun of it because I did it too. I picked up
Yeah.
Brian for way too much money, but
Yep.
hey, it happens. You get your guys.
He
Yep.
also did get the number one wide receiver on the Tennessee. So if Cam Ward is ever anything, this rookie is gonna warm into the season. So I think Hayden's made some pretty good moves this with $0.
I was about to say smart when he has to play $0. He's got to sort of have a few stabs and hope that he
Yeah, just
goes
go on
well.
anybody. Just go on
Now, this is
anybody.
another thing that
Boom.
we can chat about. So, Bradley, you've made a big trade. You've shaken up your team.
Yes. Yes. Something needed to happen. Obviously, the Bengals injury has hurt my stock of Chase Brown running back too. Initially I did offer him to Pat, but he was more happy on Tony Pollard, who, as we've said on this podcast, is just getting all the work. And he got into the end zone last week on the weekend, give a bit of a nice score. And look, they've played tough defenses, which has been unlucky for Cam Ward. He hasn't looked the best for a whole game. Like he's had flashes, but he's getting all the work. So I can't imagine every week they're gonna, be up against it. And one of these days, hopefully more often than not, he'll be in the double digits, Mr. Pollard, man. And then Debo, when Jaden Daniels is playing, he's just guaranteed points. But yeah, as my team was constructed, Debo was going to be on my pine next week, so I just felt like I can put two in here to try and upgrade at a one position, and I feel like I have, and I'm very very happy with the result.
Yeah, I think like you've got the best player, like that goes
Yeah.
without saying. But Pat needs so much everywhere that he just needs as many points as he can get out of as many positions as he can play, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
Rather
really
than,
raises the ceiling on Pat's team, just given that
yeah,
Debo could go for 30 any given
yeah,
a week, just because he'll get touches all everywhere, and can rip off them. Whether it be a big run or a big reception, it'll just be about Daniels getting back at this stage
yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. And then Pollard's got the volume that's sitting there anyway, so you hope that he can just rip a couple of big runs and off he goes.
on a
yeah.
softer
He's like getting
schedule moving forward as well.
he's getting like 20 touches a week. That's all you can ask for, really.
Yeah, absolutely. You just hope that it ends up the volume ends up coming into yards and end zone.
A couple of boys letting
Um,
their feelings known to Pat about the trade.
I
should we
feel
jump
like
into the week that was?
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
Let's start in this page just because I've got it open. Bradley, did you do your
yeah.
homework?
No. I
Damn,
did. I asked him, but he hasn't got to me.
damn.
So
All
that's a
right,
no.
so no.
The dog ate your homework.
So Clem just falling to 0-3. It was looking kind of close there for a little bit. Again, we won't go into details, but this is my matchup, so I'm going to talk about it. We were going into pretty close on the last day, but obviously had Lamar Jackson, Jameer Gibbs, and Mark Andrews to
You
play, and that
you're
was
in the
a.
60s, weren't you?
I was in the
Yeah.
60s, and yeah, had a 60-point day, so that was pretty nuts. Um, Goff
Go off.
yeah, Goff 13, and unfortunately he had Demont on his bench for an extra 30, which would have been enough. Clem, stuff's gonna happen. What else do we want to? Should we look at Pucky's 68?
I don't know if I want to. I like
Mm.
my vision. I don't want to ruin my eyesight.
Jamar Chase, just awful week,
Ah,
2.9.
Zay
Zay
Flowers
Flowers,
off the week.
1.3.
yeah, yeah, and a fumble. That's just oof.
Ugh.
Terry getting hurt. Travion just
4.
being a backup behind two running backs that fumble, and he's still the third guy. Just
Yeah. And
yeah.
Baltimore with negative defensive points.
Should have taken your lead on that one, Robbo. You made the move, and I know
Yeah.
Pat was.
Yeah.
Bradley, you wanted a really close one. Is there any notes from that?
Um, nah, I'm on
Keep
rise.
moving.
There's a chat in
That's
the
all that
group.
matters.
Pretty
Hayden
much
gets his first win of the year, moving to with 107 against Tick, who's 2-1, and then Footbrush top scoring for the week against a pretty strong Kelly side, 134 to 116.
Yeah, Kelly's second top scored there. A bit stiff.
Hey, in saying that,
Third.
as we said in this league, you
Oh,
just got to
third. Sorry, Josh.
beat the
Yeah,
person in front of you. That's all you got
that's
to
all that
do.
matters. That's all that matters. Yeah, Luke's been popping off. He's really taken advantage of Aaron Jones been going down. Massive day from Meso straight away.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams after that first week, that he's finding his groove, getting those deep targets. And now he's not even playing his main guy, Bill. Bill's not even getting a gig now. And
Where's
you honestly
the
can't
goat?
blame it.
Where's the goat? I don't see him in his lineup either. I only see him on the bench.
Still, still begging for scraps, mate.
God, I suppose at least he knows what lineup he's setting every week because he's not picking anyone from the bench, is he?
Mm. And JT is just looking like the best player in football at the moment. So that's
Yeah.
incredible stuff.
Fuck, I watched the whole game. Fuck, yes.
Flicking over to the Flash, I actually did do my homework, so I'm going to share something
Let's go.
quickly with the boys. We're going to watch it together. Hopefully my internet's better this week. Oh, fuck.
I did.
Hold on.
Never mind. Never mind.
You
This
got
would be good.
you to do your homework, Bradley.
Please
You
let the
ready?
sound work. I can't
Oh,
hear it.
I can't hear it either, so that's bad. Let's try this.
Look at
All
the
right, you ready?
setup. Look at the
Hey
Crash Bandicoot
fellas,
mask.
good to see everyone. Love the pod. It's my favourite day of the week. Just a quick update on me.
What's he doing with his hand?
I'm fucked. I really am. I did a total of 11,822 mocks in the preseason. Obviously, last year, first time really ever watching the NFL, and to make it to top three was ideal, and that really pushed me with the motivation and desire to be good this year. And after draft night, I was confident. Got all the guys I wanted, a lot of stars, a lot of talent, and it's just fucked. It just doesn't work, and I'm caught in a bind where I don't know whether to just trade everything and start something new, even though I know that they're all good players, or do I just stick fat and hope that it gets better, but then not lose too many games? So I'm in a bind. It's hard. I'm sticking with the name. I'm 2017 Chicago Bears.
Browns.
Is it the Bears?
No, the
We'll
Browns.
say it's the Browns. Whatever it is, I'm still learning. But yeah, we'll see how we go. If the first half's not great, let's just hope the second half's better. Signing off.
Right on.
Do you know,
Right on, Sean.
That's a great. This is a great. This is a
homework.
great new wrinkle that we've added to the pod.
Yeah. Fan submission.
All right, boys. So he had a cry for help there. So I think it's
Oh.
only right for us to try and give it. So Strapper 76 on the week to 101. Your 101. Let's just take a look at his team. So he's starting Herbie. Herbie's good this year.
That's fine. Yeah,
We're
we'll
fine with
take
Herbie.
that.
Those top four, you take any day of the week. All right, they're not
Saquon, absolutely. Josh Jacobs, the Green Bay
Yeah.
couldn't do anything against
Yeah.
Cleveland, and the
Cleveland,
Cleveland defense
unreal.
won the game.
Yeah, unreal.
Amon-Ra, good. That was a great trade. So he's made one good
Go.
trade. Zay Flowers did not get cited on that
No,
ground
he
against
got
Detroit.
cited twice. He got cited twice.
He got cited twice.
Yep.
Ferguson, 14
Stonks.
targets.
Stonks.
Yeah. Happy with that also.
Ted
All
McMillan,
fit.
that's a rookie.
That's his cousin. He's going to play him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James Conner obviously hitting the IR, so that's where it hurts. He obviously had that really bad. Thank you, Brad. Visual gag. That's really tough, and obviously we talked about getting Trey Benson off the waiver as well. So that's probably something. If we saw this video yesterday, we probably would have suggested that Sean takes a little bit more seriously.
Spend up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Prater in defense is good. Ashton Genty just hasn't fired yet, and he's left Cortland Sutton on the bench. So he plays Sutton. That's 17. It's still not quite enough, but I feel like the talent's there. Like as Sean was saying, he's kind of has to stick fat. Rookies take a little bit longer to come on. Ashton Genty is probably the guy that you kind of look at, and obviously he was he would have been second round pick in the Flash.
He was.
Yeah. Obviously, it's disappointing that you can't play him just yet, but I think it's just something you got to stick fat with. If you're not willing to do it, maybe find somebody that might have started 3-0 and can take a chance. I don't know.
Someone
Riz?
that's cool one.
Yeah, Riz
Yeah.
or you.
Absolutely.
I'm happy with
That
that.
might be willing to take on a rookie kind of stress load, and then maybe like you did, Brad, with Pat. Look for a 2-for-1 where you can kind of take on a bit more value. But I think again, it might be a bit of flash inflation here, but this team looks good.
Yeah, I'm happy. Top four and Tet, I'd be happy to just leave it. Leave them. They're going to score you points. Just was a bad week overall. And then anybody else really is on the go. We know Sean's more than capable when it comes to trading. He's happy to send anything and everything out to anyone and everyone. But he's just got to find the targets and pick the right moves. But yeah, I would agree. Genty, even if you pair Genty and Sutton up, not expecting he'll get a top guy, but someone who's just going to give him a better floor of points.
Yeah.
I'd be looking at something like that.
Yeah, would have to agree. Would absolutely have to agree.
And like this is like such a nitpick, but like a general thing that I kind of look for I think the defense is great, but for kickers, I think like a team with the Bills, they're gonna score touchdowns. You're only gonna get 1 point for each of those kicks. You actually have to take a little bit more risk with your kickers, and that's why Brandon Aubrey and Fairbairn traditionally are so good because their teams don't get in the end zone, and then they're forced to kick the 3 pointers.
Yeah,
3 points is worth more than one.
good enough to get 40 to 50 yards most drives, not good enough to get the 6. That's what you look
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah, in saying that, the idea is you don't actually want them to get too fast, so then they're hitting a bigger field goal because it's now change the rules, not just 3 points for a field goal. It's whatever the yardage is. So
You'd be so stiff if you had to kick like 3 20-yard field goals. You're like,
yeah, I've got myself 6 points for 8.
Yeah, I mean Jake Bates was a chance to kick that 70-yarder, and he only missed right in the Tuesday game. That would have been nuts.
is that what it was? I saw your messaging, but
No,
I
I
was
think
like,
it was like 65 or something. It was longer than any of the
fucking
ones he did
off.
in practice before the game, like by 2 or 3 yards.
So you had the distance, just was right.
Just right, yeah. It just faded.
That's mega.
No, it was just wrong actually, but
Thanks.
that's all right.
Anyway, good win, Matt.
Thanks.
Sorry, we've lost Matt, so we're gonna keep.
Technical out in the sticks. Yeah, geez, it's hard.
Yeah, hopefully he finds his way back in soon.
I don't know. He often struggles finding his way around, his phone. So we'll see how he goes with the laptop. Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's
well
back.
done. You've navigated computer correctly. That's amazing.
And now we can't
No, he
hear.
hasn't. No, he hasn't. Oh my God, he's mute. We can't hear. Oh God.
No, I might have been taking this.
Pretty good.
Well done.
All right, let's keep moving. Riz had a good week against the bye. Jack and Zave
Can I say one thing about that? Why is everyone playing well against the bye? That's the week.
I'm getting cooked.
Tell the boys to rest.
I'm getting cooked.
Rest. Like,
I would love to see somebody just like play a single player against Brad, but obviously points for does matter, so I can see why this is happening.
Imagine if they did a Penix and he got -1 and I won the week. That'd be unreal.
that would be a piss
Or it's
up.
a draw and somebody doesn't take the field. Like you try and play somebody who's all laid out.
Just play a good running back. That's all you have to do, boys.
Billy advances to 3-0. He almost 150 on the week. Big Caleb week, which is awesome. James Cook is one of the best ones out there. Kyron, Debo's slow score. Pickens found the end zone.
Great get now.
Derrick Henry, even though he can't stop dropping the ball.
Yeah, I was saying, can we talk about? He's dropped the ball every week. This is not good.
The last one was a defensive play though. It wasn't really like a fumble. Like,
He still dropped it. It's still a fumble.
But it's not Ramondre Stevenson. You know what I mean?
No,
like there's a scale.
Yeah, that one was Aiden Hutchinson being a dog, but it's still 3 fumbles against his name. Not ideal from someone who's he's probably never had. I think we listen to the same sort of podcast. Someone mentioned he had 3 fumbles in his last 2 seasons, and he's already had 3 fumbles now.
I think the last time it was
not
this
the best
was 2017 I think the same podcast was saying that we don't want this to continue because this is not how we should remember Derrick Henry as the guy that fumbled.
No. Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, that's on a winning team, and he's got Judkins if he really needs to pull him in. So he's going all the way down, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Billy could be a chance for 200.
let's talk about Caleb Williams on this Sunday as well. What a pickup! What
Yeah,
insight!
Yeah.
that's
Looking
nuts.
back on it, someone playing
Signs were
Dallas
there.
probably good, intuitive, good, good decision. But
And Sean, if you're still
big,
listening, just play anyone that's playing Dallas because they fucking suck on defense.
Correct.
correct, very true. Or Miami then too.
Robbo, we've done your matchup. And then Kobe gets his second win. Schweepers advances to 0-3. What was the decider here? Probably CeeDee Lamb not playing. So Schweepers has had probably the worst week of anyone in fantasy. Not to speak too long on it, but he got chopped at the last minute. We'll get to that at the end of the pod.
Chap.
Yeah, he's had
Yeah,
a stiff
but
one. He's had a real stiff one.
I'm trying to find who was the last person to play. So we would have known from
Oh,
Monday. So there was nobody in the Tuesday game.
yeah, everyone. Yeah,
Oh,
no, Goff.
Goff just didn't
Yeah,
make it. So he would have watched Goff hand off what, 4 touchdowns and been like just one of them. Just flea flick one of
Oh,
them or
no,
something.
he got one of them. He got one.
Yeah,
yeah, great
one of
one
the other
too. Was
four.
a
If he
fucking
could have got
dot
2.
too.
Yeah.
Absolute dot. But that happens with Detroit. They're that good at running the ball. He's not needed to throw many touchdowns every week.
No,
All
he's just
right,
playing.
let's move back. Actually, let's stay here and we'll do next week.
Oh, I like it.
Ooh, change it up. I like it. Anyway, good to see you. Sean will get off Owen, by the way. Just thought,
Is he on the
Guys,
bye?
I'm pretty sure he's got the bye.
respect. Just to also go around the grounds for the tipping of that week. Mort, you had 4 in the Mams League, just missing my matchup with Clem. I had 3, and Brad, you had 3. In the Elevation Cup, Brad, you had 2. I only had 1, which was tipping you, Matt, and then you only had 2, which is tipping yourself and Kobe. So
I'm back
the
home, baby.
the flash remains a bit of a mystery when it comes to tipping, just given the
Yeah.
high upside of literally every team in there.
You
Yeah.
tip Billy, and then you hope for the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I'm going to tip Billy for this week.
Give me Bill.
Yeah, same. Simple as that.
Do you reckon Caleb can keep going against Las Vegas?
Well, even if he doesn't,
No.
hopefully Daniels is back. But I'm just looking at Zabe, and he's got Bill, Trey, and Jamar, and I hate that. So give me Bill.
Oh, yeah.
It's,
He's got John
uh,
Mason and Ibuka,
yeah.
so that's kind of brings it
That's
up.
good. But
Mark
he still has
benched
to
and
play the
Brian
other
Thomas.
3.
Brian Thomas benched is kind of nuts, isn't it?
I know you wouldn't have
I
picked that at the start
I
of the year.
would, yeah, I would still be playing them. I'd
Mm.
rather
Mm.
them be bad than good in my bench.
Yep. I'd
Again,
have to-
this is it though. Like Pittman's been good though. Like
Yeah, wide receiver 12. That's good. Danny
Alright,
Dimes,
let's
MVP.
keep moving. Strap, we'll award you the win this week. We've got Riz and Schweepers. Again, Schweepers winless, unfortunately.
He's
What
6
are you
wins
guys
back.
saying here?
I'm seeing another
Uh,
win this week for Schweikers
It's not good.
until he trades me Bucky Irving. Then he'll start to win. Just trust me on this.
Oh, manifestation here.
Yeah, yep, bit of manifestation. You gotta manifest it.
Wow, so Riz will be favored by like 62% when he plays his defense. Um, it's high. He's obviously got so much upside. I mean, all of these teams have so much upside, but you kind of need to see it from Nico Collins. That Tennessee defense has been really good this year. Mark Andrews popped for the first time on Tuesday
Only
football.
just picked him up too. He's only just
Yeah.
picked him up in the wire. In
Can
the
he keep
flash.
that going against Kansas City? Drake London obviously hasn't come on this too much this year, given Penix and all of that. Rome, the leader in that offense as well, just in terms of wide receiver 1.
Yeah.
Man, I
Looks
would,
like
I
a
would love
bam.
to I'd love to say Schweepers could get this, but I think I just need the safety of Riz at this time.
First time anyone's ever said that sentence.
Yeah. Yep, fair enough. That's because he's gone away from his Dallas boys.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Josh, I understand it completely why you've picked Riz. He's got the same stack as you with the quarterback, running back, and it's a hard one to go against, given Lamar is him. Like 7 sacks, not the best week, but he still puts up, I think, probably 30 points. He's just that good. Yeah, give me Riz again in this one.
And that's set for you, Matt.
Yeah, I'm going Riz.
I mean, I can see the volatility of Riz though. I mean, DK Metcalf, even Warren, they haven't really been. Their O line hasn't been that great. And then also Brees Hall, we've spoken about that, and Brock Bowers. I think he's going to play this week, but he wasn't that great last week, was he? Coming in
No.
under the injury cloud. So
Yeah.
you'd want more
Yeah.
from a high investment like that. And then Scatterbo. Would you be
Yeah,
starting
gold.
Scatterbo against the
Uh,
Chargers, who also have a good defense?
Yeah.
you'd have to.
Off the wire too, he got that.
You have to start him.
Over
Yeah.
Quinton Johnson, who's playing the Giants defense.
Yeah, I'd be playing Scatterbo.
Yeah,
He
something
looked
like
that. He looked so good.
he looked
All
dominant.
right. All right.
And
Let's keep it moving. Robbo, you've got Jack Williams this week.
Who's
What
also
do
been
you,
be one and two.
Buzzsaw.
He's been real stiff to be 1 and 2.
Can we check the league points total? Because he'd have to be up there.
Yeah, he's scored big every
So
time.
385,
do
337, three. So he's top four.
Yeah,
He's top four, and he's 1 and 2. That's tough.
and one of them was just only because he's played the bye. That's been his win.
He actually hasn't won a game. That's
No,
stiff.
so he's stiff as.
Look,
So anyway, I'm still picking myself. 'Cause,
Robbo, Trey Benson comes straight in, obviously. Has to.
Yeah.
Uh, the running back face off this week will be great in terms of McCaffrey
Yeah.
and Taylor versus Robinson and Benson. I don't think Benson obviously doesn't have the upside of Caff or JT, but at the
Volume.
same time, you're going to get volume, get bulk touches. So that'll be interesting, especially coming off that short break. Seattle defense is probably not the easiest one to start off against, but still, you picked him up, you paid for him, you got to play him.
yeah,
Have
absolutely.
to.
Have to.
What are you expecting from Trey Tucker?
If he gives me half of what he's done, I'm still happy.
1 touchdown would be great.
Yeah, like that's all I'm happy with. It's better than playing who did I have before in Keon Coleman. So, like I'm so thin at wide receiver. I've got 3 wide receivers, and one of them's T Higgins, who has a bloke who can't even throw at the moment. So, yeah, I've benched both my Cincy boys. What do you do? You got to.
Yeah, Demon's got to come in after last week as well.
And
Demon's
does
I'm not
AJ
sure.
Brown come in because he finally looked relevant again?
I fucking hope so. I would play both those receivers. Who's his other two, or who else is in Jack's flex there?
He's got
Hampton,
Chuba,
Hubbard, Keenan,
Hampton,
and Tarek.
Keenan,
Tarek can get fucked.
Tyreek scored.
AJ Brown would come in, and then
Tyreek out.
I'd question who the Panthers playing for Chuba. New England. Hmm.
I'd probably play Chuba.
Yeah,
Probably still playing.
that would have been the only one I would have considered, but yeah, New England's a good
AJ
enough matchup.
comes in and that's it.
AJ has to.
I go for Tyreek. That'd be it. I would have thought.
I need Jack to hopefully either listen to this or realize that AJ needs to come in, and I'm going to tip him for the win on this one.
Awesome. That frees me up to take Matt. Sorry, Jack. Then we got Kobe
God,
and
God, I
Droff
hope he's-
to round this out. Both 2-1 teams. Just in that, we often talk about the first 4. Let's look at the first 5.
He's up
I
20.
think the right looks a bit better than the left. I don't know about you.
Kobe's really just you're in issues when you can't even change your name on Sleeper.
Does he not know how?
He hasn't changed team name yet. No, he
Oh.
knows how to. He just has not
To be
changed.
fair, I haven't done that either.
That's terrible.
No, but you've got Jay So. He's still got team Chobe 46.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything funny to say, so I just left it.
Don't have to. Everyone knows it's you. It's your team. But the
After this
default
week,
name
it'll
is
be
real
league
bad.
winner Trey Benson.
Yeah, nice.
That would help.
What do you guys
McConkey
saying
hasn't
now?
fired. This
Um,
lad, the Chargers is Keegan.
Lad, they're talking about him being the third wide receiver 3 option on the Chargers.
Who's
Isn't
got
that
on his bench?
a fall from
Who's got
grace?
Kobe got on his bench?
RJ Harvin, Matthew Golden, and Tyrone Thornton?
Quan.
Taekwon! Fuck.
I'm going the right side. I can't not.
Look at the pain he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Change your name, Kobe, and I might try and think about picking it.
Get the
Yeah.
vibes up.
Yeah. Let's go the right. I got Droff as well.
Yeah, Josh Allen, the man. Not tipping that.
AG and JJ, yeah, it's a different forward, isn't it?
That's a flash. So let's jump over to the Mams and we'll pick it up there. Round week 4. Ooh,
Bottom up.
let's
Bottom
start at the
up.
bottom.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea.
This is
Bit of a
good.
grudge match. This is go
Yeah,
on.
2 and 3. Obviously Tick and Kelly. I think they're the closest of friends with anyone else in the group. Like,
Yeah.
spent a lot of time talking on draft night. Who knows if they discussed actual draft plans? But yeah, both 2 and 1. I think they are still second and third. Um, they've scored a lot of points. Yeah.
No,
Oh no, he's fourth.
Footbrush has
Oh,
moved
he's
in after
fifth.
his big week. Yeah.
Oos! But yeah,
I'm
2 and 1,
6 to
really good
2-1.
starts.
That's so stiff.
One more point.
Yeah, both very good starts of the year. Tim did put Genty on the block just before. I don't know if it was before or after waivers, but
No,
he's out
before
there
the waivers.
before.
Yep.
Yep, so he's out there. Um,
Where is he? Oh, there. Yeah.
yeah, he's there.
Just up the top
So
there, John.
So I
we'll
was
see what
looking
he
at the left thinking he was on that
yeah,
team.
we'll see what happens. But right now it's hard to have confidence in him, not through his fault, just the team. He's riding hard with Hertz and Puka though. Puka's fucking killing it. Picked up
Yeah,
exactly what he did last year.
Is Puka
what's he
number
got
1 of the year?
He'd be top 3.
has to be top 3, wouldn't he?
4th.
Stiff.
Yeah.
Damn.
But he's had fucking what, 30 something targets in 3 weeks, so he's
Yeah.
never going to leave that
I
wide
believe
receiver
you.
spot. He's way too good.
He hopes
Yeah,
Brock
this
Bowers get
gets a bit stinky here when we get to the flex. So he's going with Ramondre again after the fumble-a-thon. DeAndre Swift also hasn't looked that full of juice, if you ask me, and I think we probably say that about him every
He's
year.
looking real meatbally.
Mm. There's Nico Collins, who's also just underperforming
Good
under
last week.
CJ Stroud. Had
Yeah,
had a fumble and a fumble loss though, so he swings and
Yeah.
roundabouts.
We didn't because it happened after the podcast last week. Kelly trade with, I believe, Dougal. It was
Yes.
Nico and T for C-Mac. Oh no, it definitely happened after the podcast because I don't remember seeing it on that when we tipped. So big, massive deal. She got rid of C-Mac for, I don't know, 2 receivers, but I think most of us would have sensed that T Higgins not the same strength his name would have held at the start of the year.
Yeah,
Correct.
Especially
Considering-
with giving Calf, as long as he's healthy, he's arguably the best player in the league. So one, a huge get from Dougal, but yeah, bold choice from Kelly. Paid off last week because yeah, Nico had a big week, but it looks like I don't know how many times Stroud's throwing, but it's not a lot. So Nico needs like a big score, which happened because I'm pretty sure it was Diggs covering him. He just slipped over at the line, so he just broke out. No, that was Chicago. It was a big play. Like, shouldn't have happened, but fan him for the big score. But it's hard to trust Houston with how they're looking on offense. It just looks awful. They're not scoring, I
that
don't know,
O-line
20
sucks.
points. Yeah,
Stroud is bad.
it's
The
just
defense is
not good.
good, which like puts them back out there, which is nice. But I don't know. Maybe it's the whole play from behind. You got to throw the ball. They obviously have no running backs. Like they're still
Nah.
rolling out Nick Chubb. Mixon might not ever play football again. So
Yeah, which is fucking crazy considering how good he was last year.
yeah,
Look, I get the value. Nico Collins, he would start in anybody's team, but ugh, I don't know if I would have moved off Calf, given her second running backs, or if given her first running backs is now Kamara or Brees
yeah.
Hall, whatever way you want to spin it, or even ETN if you look at it that way. I'd much rather have a Calf. But hey, she won last week. Oh no, she didn't. She's putting up big scores every week. I guess that's all you can really ask for.
Yeah.
It's tough to
Yeah.
decide for me. I don't really know where to go here.
I think this is probably pretty matchup dependent. So I'm trying to get to the bottom of Tampa Bay, pretty good defense for Hurts. Baltimore and Mahomes, like you just kind of hope that Mahomes comes out and actually does something that's not dinking and dumping.
He's actually been pretty good because he's running a bit more,
Yeah,
which is unexpected.
yeah, he's scrambling heaps. Kamara playing Buffalo, don't really love that. Genty, Chicago, oh, slightly better.
Yeah, it should be good, but
Brees in a Tuesday game against
hate that.
Miami. Yeah,
Love that though.
yeah.
Love against Miami. That That's lovely.
I'm gonna take Tick for this one.
Mish?
I'll go the other way. I'll go Kelly then.
Yeah, I'll go Kelly as well. Big JSN game, I think.
Tom and Clem.
Hey, he's got a stack. He's got a fat stack now with DJ and Caleb against a soft Raiders D. Could be the way. He's put Demon up, so he's visible, but he still has to play.
What do his points count this week? Do they?
Oh yeah, I think they will. If he does
If he
anything,
wins
they'll
that
count to
spot.
his total score. Yeah.
Right, right. Do you know what? He should do that when he has big weeks.
Um, but as we said on who was it? Josh Jacobs. They're playing Cleveland, and Cleveland look like they're
Yeah.
shut down.
Miles
Of
Garrett is back.
Everything. He's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Who else has he got? Kelsey. I can't even remember. Dobbins. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, he's got
Oh,
solid.
boys, we are blessed with a Sunday game. Isn't that going to be nice?
Yeah, 11:30 p.m. Hang on.
Not staying up.
Oh,
staying up.
no. Oh,
It's in
I thought
Ireland.
this was like a nice hangover.
Nah.
Just
No,
No.
I
fuck.
got excited too. Don't you worry about it. I already got
Yeah.
excited. Already got
In
ripped.
Ireland. So staying away from that
Dublin.
altogether.
Yep.
Not even going to stay up to watch it. I'll see what happens when I wake up on Monday.
Yeah.
But look, you feel all right with him as a flex. Like there's worse options because he's like we've had reports about how Rogers is like we got to get him the ball. He's too good. So you kind of think there's like a little bit of a high single digit floor, like at least 8 points. You kind of think is where he's going to at least get you, and you take that most weeks. For warning your worst skill position players, but I don't know. Tom has had 2 big weeks and then a down week. So it's hard to see what's going to be the norm here. We just talk about how Derrick Henry's like, fuck, he keeps fumbling it. And other than week 1, hasn't really looked like Derrick.
So McConkey's on the bench for Tom. Same with Jack, Javonte Williams. Would you play Javonte Williams over Derrick Henry?
No.
Would you play him over Cam Scatterbo?
No. Who's in his flex?
Trey Tucker and George Pickens.
I'd play him over Trey Tucker.
Playing
I'd want to
both,
see that
yeah.
again. But he spent $48 on him, so he has to play him.
Yeah.
Well, no, he doesn't have to. Pointless
think
if
he
he doesn't, but he doesn't have to.
I would think he would have to. But also, Javonte Williams is what, top 5, top 6 on the year so
So
far?
look,
He'd be up there.
6. Bang.
I wouldn't be rushing to get him out, although for some reason, it's because they were down heaps real quick.
Yeah.
Green Bay probably just
Playing
staying
Green
away from
Bay.
defense. That's fine. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
I
keep
know.
him on the bye.
Who the Bills playing again? Because he's got Mr. Allen.
New Orleans.
Oh, so that could be another James Conner week, and he's not needed in the second half. Like they could put
Yeah.
up 35 points in the first 2 quarters, and then it's on ice.
Yeah.
And look, Clem, you've had a tough first 3 weeks, but I'm going to back you in here. This is going to be the week. Bucky's going to break out. He'll have 8 catches for 80 yards and 2 tutties. Caleb Williams is going to keep rolling. I'll back it in.
Give me Tom.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing. I think Scatterbo going to dominate.
Man, I can't wait to see the Scatterbo. I'm making a note. What does Scatterbo score over? I can't remember who I was going to say, who you should start him over, but we'll just have a look at that next week.
Well, let's say 12 points. Would you take him over?
Yep.
A guarantee
12.
over 12 points.
So
Who are they
that's
playing again?
60. So that's 61 yards and a touchdown.
Who are they playing?
Yeah, just the
The Chargers.
So,
I'm gonna go under 60.05.
I'll go over.
no, so under 12, just under 12
Under
points, so
12,
60 yards and a
sorry.
touchdown. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going under.
Over.
Okay. Well, there you go. The Scat Man.
I want to be wrong, by the way. I want to be wrong.
Yeah.
I also hope you're wrong.
Let's keep moving. Foot brush. A big scorer last week. Dougal obviously making the change to bring Calf in. There he is in the flex. Brad, what do you see in this one?
JT and James Cook are hymns, just absolutely
Yeah.
dominating right now. As we said, Herbert starting on fire. And yeah, JJ is still really yet to fire. I know he's got a backup quarterback and his starting quarterback hasn't really proved a whole lot, but it's Justin Jefferson. You're never not going to play in.
Even
In
though he's
double.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
the
Still
the
in a
projections love him. All the rankings love his team. Because I think everybody would be happy to have this as their side, given on who's starting in every position. Um,
I think you just lock
and
three in, to be honest. Three to
yeah,
Hanson. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
then
keep cowarding. He scored another 80 points on the week last week. Yeah, Hanscom's got him.
yeah, I
Do you
believe
reckon
that's
Bo Nix can
probably
do
the way.
anything against Cincinnati? That could be a real get right game for him.
If
They
he's going to do anything, it has to be against Cincinnati.
they could also be done by halftime as well.
Yeah. And then you got
I
Kenny
think
Walker in the Friday game in a dome, which is good, but those Friday games haven't really produced anything noteworthy just yet.
Hey, they will this week. Only because I got Trey
cool.
Benson. That's the only reason.
So do I actually. All right, so who we got? Foot brush or Dougal?
The
Brush.
brush,
All right.
the brush man.
I don't really want to. Yeah, I want to take Luke as well.
Yeah, no Zag, no
No
Zag.
Zag, sorry. Don't
We're
always
not
have to
tipping
be
Pat. We're
edgy.
not tipping Pat either.
Yeah, next.
Yeah.
I always tip Peyton anyway, so I'm not going to change it. I'm going to tip
Nick
Peyton.
Chubb's still in his team. Trayvon Henderson's still in his team.
I'm guessing he hasn't. Has he put? He's put Debo and Tony Pollard in. Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
I'd put Waddle in
Oh, so would
over.
I.
Does he have space? Yeah, over Henderson
Yep.
or even Chubb.
Yeah, Chubb.
Something's gonna change in New England. They can't like roll out Ramondre again. So
No, God
maybe
no.
maybe that's a watch. But yeah, all right. Hayden across the board. Bradley, our matchup. What do you got?
A lot of greatness on the line here, Josh. You could hopefully get in the top four with a win here, even though like you are 2-1, so in the top half of the league, but sitting at six, just purely on points. Big week from your boys last week. Jameer looks like be finding his form. Not
Yeah,
getting a whole lot of touches, but just magic with his touches that he gets.
yeah,
As you claim, Trey Benson looks a whole lot better on your side now, having that solidified sort of workload running back next to Jameer. Having a run out Marv, obviously, and Drake after what a flaw you wouldn't have think was possible, especially after the first game where he had like 15 targets.
yeah.
Um, yeah, a bit
I th-
shaky, but gonna play him.
yeah, I think so too. Like even scrolling all the way down, pulled Addison into my flex. I don't know how long that'll stay, given that's the overseas
I don't
game and
mind
it's the
that.
first one
Yeah.
back.
Yeah,
But I've kind of got upside on my bench. Like it's not really like this is the team that I'm gonna have to roll with until the buys roll in. So yeah, I think that Minnesota game is gonna be interesting for me, given that it
mm,
is overseas, first game back from the 3 game suspension.
mm,
Hopefully Mark Andrews can keep it going. I feel I really want another great Baltimore game. Kansas City kind of bring those performances out. So let's see what that is.
yeah.
Pearsall looked really good last week as well. They'll
And Brock
have
could be back.
Brock could be back, right? So because
Yeah,
who's their third string? I don't even. It's a guy we haven't heard of, right?
quarterback.
Yeah,
Nah, beats me.
because Mac Jones isn't. He's got a PCL injury, doesn't he?
Oh, didn't know about that either.
Yeah, pretty sure he ended the game with a shoulder injury.
Okay, so hopefully Brock's back then.
Does it say anything
Yeah, you
about
can
that?
see it will say. We'll just scroll down. It will be team Curtis Rourke. Yeah, nice.
Team day to day. There you go.
That-
PCL strain. Left knee, not his
Okay,
shoulder.
okay. So he could
Oh, did you
he
know they
could get out
stacked?
there.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
I did not know that either. That is a cool. The more you know.
All right, and your side, obviously, you're hoping Daniels comes back this week. Bijan has looked pretty good this year, maybe 101 good. Um, outside of JT, obviously.
Yeah,
New
yeah,
addition to Kyron, which is great for your RB depth.
Yes.
Amon Ra looked him. He had the great hot mic moment from the game. If you didn't hear it,
That was so good.
Matt's gonna tell you the words he said right now.
Dave.
Keenan, obviously great. Tyler Warren, awesome. I think quite a week, but the Colts keep winning. So
We had I was watching obviously 20 points in the first quarter, so it's like fuck, not really going to pass a whole lot now, are we?
yeah,
So can't really complain. But Rams much better defense than the Titans are going to
yeah.
give.
And you got Judkins. Judkins looked good last week as well. So
Yeah,
he's the one.
Yeah, I sat him looking at they're playing Green Bay, and he still chunked out a massive score. So yeah, he's earned the right to be in the lineup now. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm feeling very, very happy. I've got four running backs that can all be deemed worth playable, and that's where I like to be. And then yeah, found gold with Keenan off the waiver. He's just 16 a touchdown. That's what he does every week.
Yeah.
That's very happy to have those 12 points just every week. Um, yeah, feeling pretty good. Obviously, would love Jay Daniels to be back, but we'll give him time. If he needs another week just to get healthy for the rest of the year, I'll be happy. Happy to do that as well.
All right, Matt, you can start. Which team is more convincing?
I think if you scroll down into the wide receiver area, I think that's where it's going to be won or lost. I'm obviously thinking it's a bit shaky between Marvin and Drake, so that's where I'm going to sit and go on the Brathwaite train.
Yeah, can't blame you for that. I'm obviously tipping myself, and Brad, I can only assume you're tipping you.
Yes. Just
All right.
another before we get
Yes.
off your team, Josh. Having Trey Benson, last week you were starting AJ Harvey. Now, hopefully, as the rookie curve goes, second half of the year, you can afford to have him on your bench and then bring him in once you see him come good. So, another good thing of getting another running back on your squad.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about that, to be honest. Last week I started Bashal Tootin, who
You got a tutty?
yeah, he had 8 points. Like he had a touchdown. Like I
Take
think
that.
from a flex, 6 attempts for 21 yards, but he had a
On
touchdown. So
17% of the snaps. You
70%
love
snaps.
that.
yeah,
Getting the tutty.
yeah. All right. Boys, that wraps the mainish
The
games.
recap, the predictions.
If you're still with us and you're not in the Chop League, you missed out on maybe
One of the
history.
All time.
best.
All time.
One of the best. Oh,
So there's not it doesn't show you well enough on the desktop
yeah.
version, but
Shows you good on the app, doesn't it? On the
w- we had to
mobile.
say goodbye to Darling Sweepers, who is somehow still above me on the league ladder, but
12
has been
points.
since been chopped. So if you weren't with us, I'm gonna try and find the moment. Maybe even share the
Scores?
screenshot of the chat.
Yeah,
Um,
can you
Those
is there a way you
scores?
can well it doesn't show can you see like week three of the
nah, scores will be game scores.
uh and the
Yeah,
league is there a way you can change the week on the league? No, there's not.
no. What I can do is go into this group chat and show you. Just this feels like very invasive. Can I hide this? Yeah. No, I can only expand it. All right. Well, that's what it is. Um, So going back to Monday, 7-11, I call CD's ankle finna get me chopped.
Yeah,
CD
bad.
Lamb didn't take the field, and took the field, rolled his ankle. It looked really fucking bad.
Bad.
Um,
Flame would have loved it
Brad
actually. Not sure if he saw it.
Oh,
Brad talking about his own moves, so just had to shame him for that.
yep.
So I should though. What a
Me,
figure.
me and Brandon as robot ham called out 9:30, and I self foolishly was like PPR will save me. Wandell is a target machine.
Yes.
I think he had like 4 points, which is like almost impossible.
Heck.
And then 11:16 is when it starts kicking in that I'm about to be chopped out of the chop league. Xavier points out that he left Aaron Jones in, who is inactive. And still scored a good 40 points more than my team.
Yeah,
Uh,
huge.
we get to Tuesday. Maddie tags me. What's happened? I want to hear more from you in this group a couple of times the next 3 hours.
Really good.
Yeah, fair enough. Every fourth down, they have to kick.
as
We
you
need
are playing the Detroit or the Baltimore kicker.
Detroit kicker. Playing the
Detroit kicker.
Detroit
That's
kicker, and Schweepers has Zay Flowers and JMO Williams on his side.
oh
In the
no.
first
And what
play,
was
in the first set of plays for Detroit,
Oh,
they force
JMO.
feed JMO three times
Yes.
in a row.
Yeah. Massive.
He gets 8 points instantly and bridges the gap between me. I think I had an 8 point lead running into that game.
Yeah.
Points coming up, Batesy points. He kicked a conversion, I think. And then I was saying that he should get points for hitting the end zone. Um, and then I realized that JMO was already on 8.
Yeah. Bad.
Yeah, this is really when I was really down bad. Um, they obviously converted on a fourth down because they are the Lions. Again, Sean,
Yes.
if you remember my suggestion from the start. Um, point Bates had a tackle, which was also just it was just coming everywhere in this game. And it was not included as points. I was lobbying at this point. I was lobbying to have the decision overturned. Jake Bates kicks it, returns a kickoff, tackled by Jake Bates. Every
Plus zero.
other player would probably get a point for that, except for the kicker. So at this point,
This
I
is
was
why
like,
we're delaying the job
we're
to
gonna
next
delay
week.
the chop. I was, we don't have a commissioner apparently, so I thought I could just.
Yeah,
no, we
Christian's
have one.
the
He
job.
left. He left. Left week one. It wasn't for him.
Luke just trying to chirp me a little bit.
Bit
Want to
of it.
trade before you leave, so he doesn't have to use FAAB. Holy shit, Matt points out. This is 12:54. I have taken the lead and I am 50% of worth staying in as determined by by Sleeper over Sweeper.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, so you're saying there's a chance? Wow.
And then
Uh,
Brandon, Brandon's
just
he's
really
coming.
good stuff here. Just I love leaving the marks in. Just doing stuff on the fly. Have you got one ready for Josh's face? Shout out Dougal. Memes if I
Memes
win,
with me
memes if I
win, yeah.
lose.
Very good. Very good.
And Matt points out what the difference was. All he needed was a 15-yard first down for the scores. And
This is
and
good.
and he didn't get it. So he chops Hayden into the guillotine.
Then
Uh
Dougal with a great shout. Hopefully, he gives Hayden a better haircut. Well done.
Yeah.
Man, it was pretty fucking nuts. They targeted Zay in the final 2 point conversion. So I assume if he caught that, that probably would have maybe been enough. It would have
Points,
been what?
yards, 2 points. So it could have been
Yeah,
like 4 or 5 points, which might have been enough.
yeah. And then I was feeling pretty chuffed. There's nothing, in my opinion, there's nothing funnier than a webcam photo. It
Yeah,
just looks
just
so
an emotionless selfie. Just have that. Very good.
And then as Tom got the high score, he was able to remove Sweeper. So may he rest in peace. Fuck, it was awesome. What a great week.
Yeah.
What a
We
great
love the
week.
chop. What a great addition to our fantasy lives this has been.
And I'm so
Entertainment.
thankful that I get to participate for at least 2 more weeks.
Yep,
I pulled in
next up.
Jackson
Very
Dart
good.
for this week. I'm pretty excited about
Great,
that.
great get. I saw that he's getting started next week, so great get for you.
All right, boys. Anything more from you guys? How are you celebrating grand final day this week?
Don't know. Not sure. Could be working. No, I'm not definitely not working, but I don't know if I've got much on, unfortunately. You? Yeah, you got the. I know you have the clubby breakfast.
Yeah, I got a breakfast and then we're going to the pop-up pub that Carlton Draft are putting on just outside the MCG. So it should be pretty fun.
Huge.
Yeah, good.
What about you,
Good.
Maddie? Anything on?
Just going to Bedges.
Yeah.
Sick.
with Dad
Classic.
Ross.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll talk
it's-
to you Tuesday.
Yeah, sounds good.
Best day of the year. All right, boys. Always a pleasure.
It's been a
Never
sure.